Hello everyone, welcome to Narain's Life with MS. This is Narain and it is Wednesday on Throwback Week, which means that it's time for Humpday Hurdles. And honestly, I can actually make this Humpday Hurdles video a video about the fact that I had to give up Humpday Hurdles. But it was just that, there can be 1,001 issues and the issues just tend to change so much that I just realized that at the end of the day, why just keep thinking about said issues? So rather than that, I had to decide on something new. But anyways, on to our video with Humpday Hurdles. So on today's video of Humpday Hurdles, this is something that I have noticed, especially because I am trying to actually function a little better. Now, part of that said functioning a little better is to pretty much do certain things the way regular people do them. So, for example, one thing that does happen is, for example, if I'm, let's say, sitting down, which I am right now in this chair, if I had to get up, ideally you'd put your legs together and just get up. Now, the one thing that I kind of decided to do because of MS was actually spread my legs apart a little bit and pretty much, get up from, like, you can almost call it like a wide squat stance, which, if you know, is actually a little more difficult to do than to keep your legs together and just get up. Partially because even if, keeping your legs a little wider gives you a sense of, maybe a little more balance, it definitely is, a little more uncomfortable of a stance to have. And so now, one of the things that I normally end up facing is that if I'm sitting in a chair, especially a computer chair, and I'm trying to get up, I keep trying to spread my legs a little wider when in fact I should do the exact opposite. And it is just that relearning these kinds of things is taking its fair time. It's taking its time, and definitely it does require a lot of patience and a lot of remembering those little things. But of course, it is one thing that I am um, you know pretty much very focused on fixing for myself. And part of that fixing this issue for myself is I have to keep thinking about keeping my legs together when I get up from a chair. But of course, considering that a lot of us do face this issue of you know getting up from a chair, what are ways that you do to try and improve your own posture when you're getting up? And apart from that, if you do face this issue and you have learned to correct it, please do share your tips on how to correct it. But with that said, if you do know other people facing this issue, please do provide your uh, please do provide your thoughts, your uh, insights, your share your experiences so that we can get the conversation started. And of course, I can get some more feedback on what I can maybe do to actually become a little better at getting up from a chair, because right now it does definitely put a lot of strain on my knees. It puts a lot of strain on other parts of my body when I'm trying to not only get up but also balance alongside getting up, because keeping your legs a little wider does not add to your balance. But of course, with that said, this is Nareen Saif with MS. I am Nareen, and um, here's wishing you a good night, sweet dreams, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.